Hello, interwebs. Today I'm going to be filming a alien makeup look. First I'm letting my sunscreen sit and sink in, so you're going to get to see that. I use the e.l.f. Glow sunscreen. It's only SPF 15, but I like a lighter SPF and it sinks in really quickly and it smells uber good. Did I say the right one? Yeah, e.l.f. Glow Radiant Moisturizer with coconut and hyaluronic acid, SPF 15. I use that during the day, most days. I either use that or the Maybelline sunscreen primer, which is SPF 30. But I'm using that up because it's starting, even though it smells good, the bottle is starting to get compressed, so I am trying to use it up. I was going to film this on the raid day, the day of the Area 51 raid, which, again, people are stupid. There's nothing there. I've had a Navy official confirm such things. But anyway. On my nails, I have Avon Gel Finish in Inked Up, which is very similar to Essie After School Boy Blazer, except it's more pigmented. And on my middle finger I have Bad Witch by Sinful Colors, which is like a blue jelly glitter. I'd show you what's on my toes, but my feel funka. And you are going to see it next week, because I'm going to have it on my nails next week. Okay. Hairband! I got this at Walmart a few years ago. You can actually get things very similar to it now at Party City and Halloween City, owned by the same company, for Halloween. I really want to get this one that looks like a tiara with spider webs, but my husband said no, so that day went down the drain. If you hear any weird noises, there are people working on my chimney right now, so that we can use it this fall and winter time. So they're working on the chimney. So you're going to hear dog barking, you're going to hear noise. And my father-in-law is working on the hedge outside of in the other room. You might hear it, you might not, I don't know. I don't hear anything yet from back here, but I never know. Take my rings off so I can put my foundation on. For foundation, I'm doing the same mix I did yesterday, even though it was a little dark, because as you can see, I have a few skin bubbies that I got, so I'm trying to do good things to my skin to try and heal it. So the first layer I'm using is Neutrogena Hydro Boost in shade Classic Ivory. It's a little dark for me. It doesn't look like that on camera, but it's a little dark. So I usually mix it with my NYX anyway. My NYX can't stop, won't stop. I might just use this. I don't know. I really don't know. But then I just blend that in with my fingers. People who don't support MLMs, I understand, but I love Avon's products and they've been around for so long that I will use them anyway because they have good products and everything. Alright. Next layer. Now I'm going to use my NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop in Pale. This mattifies it just a smidge, but it also helps make it last a little bit. It also lightens it up. Both last great on my skin, so it's I sometimes I use them interchangeably, but therapy's been going good, helping me out. I got a new therapist, Miss Deidre, and she's really nice. My antidepressants and stuff are working great. Everything's pretty much looking great right now, so this looks like it's going to be a good fall. So happy fall, everyone. Happy Halloween season, which, again, I think Halloween is a season, not just a day. I mean, Halloween's my favorite holiday, favorite season, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now I get my makeup wipes and wipe off my hands. Which I think is smart. To have your makeup wipes nearby in case you fuck up, so. I look dead, even though because I just took the foundation off my mouth. Okay. Now for brows, I'm going to go more funny. I'm going to actually do colorful brows today, because today we're going to be an alien. Okay. Where's my brow brush? Here it is. Oh, you still have orange from what I used to for liner. I use this brush as a catch-all. It's good to have an angled brush just as a catch-all. You can use it to make, to do your brows or do liner. It's really good. Yesterday I did a really nice makeup look for the first day of fall. I'm going to do that probably sometime next week or tomorrow. Possibly. I don't know yet. For my brows, I'm going in with the Infallible shade in Golden Sage. L'Oreal Infallible Golden Sage. These are amazing. They're like pressed pigments in these little jars. Do not throw the little gray thing away, though. Though that comes on the inside. That's actually a stopper. My hands were slippery. I had to use my shirt. Don't throw this thing away. It keeps it fresh. It's probably not showing up very green on camera, but it is very green. It's a metallic OD green because my husband loves OD green. And he got it for me one time when it was on sale at Rite Aid, at our Rite Aid that just closed down. It's now a Spirit store. So we're probably gonna end up going in there because we're gonna be having the Halloween party. And we're scoping out all the Halloween stores for stuff. There you can see the metallic green on camera. It looks really pretty. And from far away, it still looks like my natural brows. But green and red, uh-oh. Some kind of a burgundy hair right now. So, probably wasn't a good idea, but I don't care. Oh, 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 I really don't care. Clean those off before I put my eyeshadow base on. So the ducks are doing good. We have 2 males and 2 females. Still the same names. Oshi, after TJ Oshi of the Capitals. Oshi, Little One, Psyduck, and Webby. Irony, Webigail Mallard, I think, was her real name in the original DuckTales. I may be wrong. It may have been Van der Quack in the original DuckTales as well, but I don't remember. I know one of the Disney Duck shows had somebody named Mallard in it. It was probably Darkwing Duck, but Webby, Little One, all of them are doing good. Little One, which is kind of funny because she's the runt, but she's the HBC, I have noticed. Okay, now to put on my eyeshadow base, because we're going to be using colors, I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base in white. This stuff is great if you want to use color, and it sets, so it's not like milk where it doesn't set down. Because for a little bit, I'm like, isn't this milk in a jar? That's what I kept thinking to myself, but then I bought it and I was like, okay, this isn't milk in a jar. I like this. This is a lot better. Okay. We're going to use the NYX Ultimate Brights palette and a few pigments I have. For the crease, we're using this purple shade right here. Here in the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. For the crease. Like a primary color purple. I may have to put a pigment over this that I have, which I'm probably going to do. Just to deepen it up and make it more grape jelly-like. Next color I'm putting in the crease is from LA Colors. I got this at Dollar Tree in Grape Jelly. the LA Colors Loose Eyeshadow. It comes with a little brush that I like sometimes, but I'm probably going to use my actual crease brush right now. It is shimmery. Don't be afraid to put shimmers in your crease. Honestly, I do it sometimes. If you watched my mermaid makeup tutorial, you'd know that. But, yeah. Friendship is Magic is ending soon on October 12th. I won't be able to watch it on prime time because I don't have Discovery Family in my package right now. But I will be able to watch it afterwards because we have Netflix. So after the fact, when they get season 9, I will be able to watch it. I was able to watch The Last Laugh bootlegged, which I don't recommend doing bootlegs, but I don't care sometimes. So the next shade I'm going to do is this really bright blue right here. I'm going to put that underneath my brow bone. If you're wondering, I'm kind of basing this off of the Little Green Aliens from Pixar, but there'll be other things in here that are alien-esque. Originally, I wanted to blank out my eyebrows, but I couldn't find a glue stick today, so I didn't. Okay. Next, we're taking this acid green shade and putting that all over our lid. Next, to deepen up the crease just a hair, I'm going to add just a little bit of this purple from the Palette palette by Wet n Wild. Oh yes, that's exactly the color I wanted. Like a dark grape. Now, because we're going for an alien look, I'm going to take just a little bit of that extra shadow on my brush and go and contour the sides of my nose. Just a hair. I know it looks a little crooked, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just playing with makeup today. The next color I'm going to use on my upper lip, on my lid, on my brow bone is from Jessie's Girl. It's Blue Moon. It's a pigment, so it's kind of messy. Next I'm taking that blue that I took underneath the brow bone originally, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner. Okay. Then for the outer corner of this eye, I'm going to take this darker green here. I have not used this green, so I don't know how good it's going to be. But I'm putting that over top to deepen it, just because it looks so bright up against the rest of the colors. That looks beautiful. Okay. For the lower lash line, I'm going to take a more of a silvery gray, because aliens are sometimes called the grays. That, and because Dakar is made out of silver, so I thought that would be funny if the claw was also something underneath the lash line. So I'm kind of dumb, as some of you might have realized now, but I'm not stupid. I'm now taking the transition shade from the Lights Out palette from Wet n Wild for underneath my lash line. My lower lash line. It's gonna look black, but I swear to you, it's like a dark gray, like a charcoal. Now for the center of my lid, just to add a pop of fun, I'm going to take from AOA Studio this greeny silver shade in Sigh, and I'm going to put that in the middle of my lid. This is their liquid eyeshadow from A2O Studio. Actually, I'll put it all over the lid. Fuck it. It's kind of like a silvery camo. Oh, green. Science fiction picture show. Okay. No, go back. There we go. Sorry, a brush decided to fly. Alright. Now for blush, I'm going to actually go in with a, where are you? With one from, an old one from Revlon, but again, I don't think they make this anymore. I've never seen anything like this, but I think it's really cool. Is in Jinx, which is their swirl blush. Looks like a piece of candy, which I could see inside of the declaw machine with the aliens from Toy Story. But that's the first blush. Second blush I'm using is from the Be Kissed by the Moon palette from Essence. I'm going to use the more peachy one. Just to balance things out a little bit. For highlighter, I'm going in with a few different things. You'll see. First, I'm taking this light green in the Be Kissed by the Moon palette, because it's like a white green. Greeny gold white, which I think looks really pretty. It's like a mint green. It has a little bit of gold in it. Next, we're going in with AOA Studio Powlighter and Moonbeam. Because this has like iridescent glitter in it. And then lastly, we're going to take Lollipop, but only on the upper parts of the cheeks. This is another LA Colors eyeshadow, but we're only going to put that on the cheeks. Just right on the apples of the cheeks and blending in. Next is mascara, because I suck at false lashes, for anyone who doesn't know. For mascara, I'm going to use a non-waterproof version right now. I know! And I'm using the Max Factor False Lash Effect and Deep Blue. Here's the brush. I don't really see any blue on my lashes, so I may need to actually get a white base, like one of my friends on Tumblr does, too. Well, I see it from the side. I don't see it on the eyes, so. But otherwise, my lashes look nice and full. I'm skipping setting spray because I'm probably going to just take this right off after I'm done filming. But. Okay, for lips. For lips, you can do a couple options. If you have any of the old Star Wars lipsticks, I'd recommend this one in number 20, which is like a light lavender metallic. I'm not going to swatch it for you. This deep peacock shade in the metallic mousse from Hard Candy and Just Branch Out, which was a limited edition shade from their Trolls collection. I'm going to put this one on. It is somewhat sheer, but I think it's really pretty. But for mine, I'm going to go with silver, because silver goes with everything, for one. And two, I mentioned the moon, but I didn't mention the stars or their spaceship. So that is why I'm going with silver. Using Maybelline Smoke Silver as a base. This is more purple silver, almost like a gunmetal. And then over top, I'm going to take the Hard Candy Metallic Mousse and Shine Like Guy Diamond. That's the finished look, everyone. Just remember to brush out your hair, do whatever you want to do with your hair. But this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed today's makeup look. I certainly did. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.